Hey everyone, it's me, the HerdMan, back at it again. And this is G's for Monday, May 17th, 2021. What's going on? How are you? How'd you like that one? That was something a little different I've been working on. But really, how was your weekend? Did y'all have a good time? Was it everything you hoped it would be? You know, I was actually able to get some yard work done for the first time since I can remember. It's been way too long for that. Currently, we're taking care of our flower beds that are around the house right now. We're looking to, it's a huge shit show right now. It just looks terrible. There's weeds all over the place. So we're hiring someone to come take care of it. They're going to remove all that stuff, make it look really nice, mulch it up. Can't wait for it. But one of the things I had to do was remove this existing drip line that we had. So this drip line is pretty much a hose. For those people not familiar with what this is, it's a hose, and it's got some little pinholes inside the hose, and when the water comes through it slowly drips the water. So it's supposed to kind of feed the water to the flowers through kind of a drip versus like a spray in a regular sprinkler. So I had to go and basically remove this hose because I'm not going to use it anymore. These guys are going to take a tiller, just completely revamp the flower bed. So that's what I got to do this past weekend. You know, it was we call that adulting. You know, nothing fancy, just adulting, and that's what you have to do when you get to be my age. But you know, I did actually, other than just that, I did get to do some fun stuff. I did get to finally catch Wonder Woman 1984. Now I know this came out back in December, and I was originally going to go see this at the theater. Then the reviews came out, and I was a little skeptic because reviews weren't very great. So I said, well, I'm going to wait on this. And HBO Max came out. I didn't have a chance to get HBO Max. So then it went back to pay-per-view or on demand with the $20. I'm like, I'm not going to pay for this. And finally this week it came out to HBO Max again, free as their regular videos that they have. So I said, what the hell, why not turn on? Man, and all I got to say is, what the hell was that? I mean, I'm going to be honest, dude. I fell asleep. I don't even know how the movie ended. This movie was so bad that I made it probably about half, maybe 3/4 of the way. I fell asleep. I was flipping through my phone. I couldn't care less. Man, I understand now why it got such shitty reviews. I mean, the entire movie was just garbage. The characters were complete morons. I didn't have any kind of... It didn't make any sense. You didn't feel bad for the main villain. You didn't feel bad for the secondary villain. You didn't really care about Wonder Woman. And I don't know if it was the directors, you know, if she did this on purpose, but it was so cheesy. And I don't know if she thought, hey, it's based in the 80s, so we're going to make the movie, you know, seem like one of those cheesy 80 movies. That's a bad idea this day and age. No one's going to stick around for something like that. I mean, oh my God. If you get a chance, just look it up on YouTube. I think it's Wonder Woman 1984 running or something like that. It looks ridiculous. And the special effects look terrible. I didn't care for it at all. I really just felt bad for Gal Gadot. This is really going to be a setback for her. I think actually she lucked out because Justice League got re-released with the Snyder Cut. So a lot of people are forgetting about Wonder Woman 1984. But don't go see it. Save yourself some time. Do not go see this. It's a waste of time. You're gonna unless you want to fall asleep. If you're all out of melatonin or something, pop it in then. Go watch about 30 minutes of it. You'll be fast asleep. Believe me. Anyway, that's kind of what I thought about that movie. In other entertainment news, the WWE, wrestling. They brought zombies into the fray last night at their Backlash pay-per-view event. For those who don't know, the WWE used to have their own network. In the last couple of months, that kind of went away, and the network Peacock took over. So now Peacock is streaming all the pay-per-views that WWE is doing. And apparently, someone got the idea to bring zombies into a wrestling match. A wrestling match. Zombies. I mean, the sponsor of the event was the movie Army of the Dead. But man, is this a lame tie-in for for bringing in a movie about zombies to have really bad special makeup looking guys dressed up as zombies coming into a wrestling match, and we're basically, during the match, this horde of zombies come in. They just start chasing around the wrestlers, and then at the very end, after the guy gets pinned, all the zombies come in and supposedly eat this guy. I mean, it looked like they were all just trying to have some kind of zombie orgy on him, but man, it was terrible. I don't understand who would think this would be okay. I mean, I've just been watching Twitter all day, and everyone is just ripping the WWE a new hole. I mean, this was just such a terrible idea, and it's almost bad where it's good because it's just so bad. But man, it's just again, lazy. You got Wonder Woman, lazy. You got this WWE event with zombies, lazy. What is going on here? And then, to top it off in even lamer news, a new rumor I just read suggests that Captain Marvel herself, Brie Larsen, may be playing Luke Skywalker's wife, Mara Jade. Now, for those of you, I know a lot of you are going, what the hell, Luke Skywalker's married? Not exactly, bear with me. So, for those of you who aren't big Star Wars nerds, I actually picked up these books. There's a trilogy of books that came out back in the 90s, and it was kind of a sequel to Return of the Jedi. And since then, they've, Star Wars or Disney or whatever said, it's not part of the Star Wars lore or whatever, ignore it. But within the books, there is a villain, and she is basically the right-hand man for this, the primary villain. And she ends up meeting Luke Skywalker, and she fights him, and then they talk, and then eventually, yada, 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 he converts her to the good side. And not only that, but towards the end, the end of the book, they become almost romantically involved. And then later on in other book publishings, they end up getting married. So, I don't know. People are saying that maybe in The Mandalorian Season 3, they'll bring her on. I know they're talking about a Luke Skywalker and Grogu spin-off series. I hope that's like a little buddy cop movie. That'd be kind of funny. But, man, I don't know what Disney is thinking. I mean, do they not understand how disliked this actress is, especially in the Marvel Universe? I mean, this is already pissing off a lot of people. And you could tell that Marvel's listening, at least, because they've already retitled the Captain Marvel movie, the sequel, over to just the Marvels. And they're bringing in 2 other people, one of which is probably going to replace Brie Larson as Captain Marvel. So it's like a sick hand-me-down that, you get, I don't know, it's almost perverted, because you got this Star Wars and Marvel kind of sharing actors. For some of you who may not know Oscar Isaac, who played Poe Dameron in Star Wars, he's going to be playing Moon Knight for Marvel TV series on Disney+. It's just, I don't get it. I don't know why they just can't either find more people. They don't. I do like the character of Mara Jade, but she's also like a redhead. She's also kick-ass. And Brie Larson is neither one of those. She was not believable as Captain Marvel. I didn't really like her as Captain Marvel. I thought she did a pretty bad job. I think it was just bad casting. I think that Marvel just said, hey, we got an Academy Award winning actress here. Now we can just go with that, and she's going to do an awesome job. That was a big mistake. I didn't care. Maybe some of you like Captain Marvel. All the more power to you. Maybe some of you are excited about this news that Mara Jade is coming. But, I honestly, I think that they could do better. I hope they do better. These are just rumors. But again, man, this is just lazy again. Lazy. That they're just saying, who can we find? I don't know. Let's just bring in Brie Larson. Yeah, that sounds great. Like, come on. There's a lot of people that can act in this world. Go find them. Make some new stars out of people. You don't have to just go through the same bucket, especially when it's a bucket just full of like stinkers that no one wants. So I don't know. That's my rant on that one. And this whole podcast today was really just one big rant. And like I said, this week is going to be shorter. It's going to be a shorter one due to me getting ready for this week's baseball tournament. And that's another thing I can go on about. I could be complaining about the scheduling. I could be complaining about trying to find umpires for this thing. Just give me one more week. I'll be in a lot happier mood. And like I said, these are just my thoughts. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions. I'm sure you all have great opinions. I'd love to hear them. But for today, these are just my thoughts. I hope you run with them. I hope you enjoy your day. And I'll tell you what, that's it for today's episode. So, you can catch me every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights on Twitch. I was just on actually last night with the boys playing some Fortnite, hoping to get on late tonight. I actually have a meeting from 8 to 10, then I have another thing from 10 to 10:30, so it might not be till very late that I get to be on tonight. But I will try to be on Wednesday. I will not be on actually Friday because that's when we have our tournament. But do that. Look me up on TikTok. Look me up on Twitter as well. Just search HerdMan22. Go and tell your friends about the podcast. And remember to please give me a like. I hope you all have a great Monday. I hope you all have a great week ahead. I am out of here.